Bueno, bienvenidos a Tiempo Fuera. Hoy estamos con Aisha Sheppard. Aisha, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming. Well, first of all, let me congratulate you on two things. The first one is signing with Tenerife. I know Spanish basketball is one of the best around the world. And the second one is congratulations on your WNBA championship of the past year with Las Vegas. I know that's a big accomplishment, and congratulations on that. Uh,
Thank
how
you.
how do you feel, being so young and having already accomplished what most basketball players want, that is winning a championship in one of the most prestigious leagues?
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey for me to get here, but I'm just like super happy that I was able to win a championship so early in my career, and learn so much from some of the greatest players in the world every single day.
And going into your early journey on basketball, how did you get into the world of basketball, or who introduced you to it?
Actually, my older brother, we are 13 years apart, but we were born on the same day. And he's
Oh,
actually the one that taught me how to play basketball. And it was his passion when he was growing up and around my age. And then unfortunately, he had to stop playing, but he continued to teach me. And now I'm better than him.
and obviously you have been these past weeks in Spain, in Tenerife specifically. Uh, how are you adapting to these new rules? Because it's another set of rules, this new style of playing, because obviously it's so very well known, and a lot of very good players said that in European leagues and around the world, it's much more complicated to score because there's less space, and how are you adapting to this style of playing?
Just like anything, it takes time to get used to a new environment, especially a different playing environment. So it's taking time for me to get used to it, but my teammates and my coaching staff are helping me. But like you said, the spacing is different, the physicality is different, the speed is different. So from what I was just playing in the WNBA and then coming here is almost kind of like two different types of basketball, but it's something that I'm getting used to.
And you obviously are going to win the championship this season.
See?
Uh, it can't be any less, just the championship.
No.
Okay.
Yes, a championship.
You go from winning the WNBA to Ligue 1, and then you, I don't know, go to France, win the French league. You go to Germany, I don't know. You're going to make a world tour of winning championships.
Yes, that's my goal.
And uh, going into your number selection, I know the past season you were four, but on college you were number two. First, which of those two numbers is like your original number, and why did you wear both of these numbers? Is there a reason you wore them, or it was?
So number two is the number I wanted in college. So that's my number. But then when I got to Las Vegas, somebody else already had my number, Raquana Williams. So I had to take the next available, which is four. But now here I'll be number two. So
And is there a reason why you were number two?
in college, I wanted to be number 21 because that's the number I've worn all my life, but they didn't have a 21. So I had to pick two. And I don't like switching my numbers. So I just can stay consistent with number two.
Great. And obviously, as I said before, you were in college in Virginia Tech, if I'm correct. How did you experience the college like basketball life? I know that's one of the things that every young basketball player wants to accomplish, going into university and being on a basketball team and get exposure on a university level. How did you experience that?
Yeah, so it was very fun to be able to go to school and be able to play college basketball at the highest level. I always knew I wanted to play in the ACC, so to be able to do that for 5 years and to end up being the all-time leader in three-pointers made in the whole league is incredible. And then also lead my program as the all-time leading scorer is also great. But I think that I'm most proud of the fact that I was able to get my bachelor's and my master's degree in 5 years without any college debt. I think it's very important that I was able to do that, and that my mom didn't have to, have to worry about any bills later on. So I think that is very important to take advantage of not only the athletic side but the academic side.
Great. It was like perfect answer in my opinion.
Thank you.
And this is a thing that we ask just out of curiosity. Do you have like a pre-game routine?
I do. So for me, after we have shoot around, I eat and then I take a shower, and I have to take at least an hour nap. And then I wake up, I listen to my music, I get dressed, I like clothes, so I put on a lot of different outfits. Because if you look good, then you play good. So I do that, and I go to the gym. And then when I get there, I put on my uniform, I kind of get ready, I get taped, I stretch, and then I start shooting with the team. And then we get into our team stuff. But every game is a little bit different, but I know for sure I have to take a nap before every game.
I always talk with these basketball players, and they all tell me they take naps, and I always joke around with them, and they're saying I want to be a basketball player just for the naps. I don't take naps, and I wish I took more, but it's
Yes.
uh, I'm jealous of all
It's
all of
important to take naps.
yes. And one of the last questions of this section is, do you have like a basketball player that you idolize or take moves from, and reach out to them in case you're, I don't know, wanting mentorship or anything?
Um, no, I can't, because my favorite player ever growing up was LeBron James and still is. But as I got older and more interested in the game, obviously Steph Curry, and Devin Booker, Kobe Bryant, all of the people who were deemed like great shooters. I really love their games, so I try to watch them on YouTube as often as I can.
With all your threes, Steph Curry was the least I expected.
Yeah, yeah.
That was basically the first section. Now we move to the second part. That is a question that the previous guest left for you. In this case, Aleric Freeman, that plays in Venezia. Humana Reiner, I believe it's called that. He asks you, if you could talk to yourself 5 years ago, what advice would you give yourself?
I would tell myself to stay patient. Not everything is going to happen when you want it to, but it happens at the perfect time. And I'm very religious, so I know that God's timing is always right. So just stay patient and know that He has a plan for you.
And do you have an idea of what question do you want to leave for our next guest? We can cut
Why
this
did
out
you?
and
Okay,
give you time. You don't have to rush.
okay. I have one though.
Okay.
I was gonna say, what what made you start playing basketball?
Okay. It's
Yeah,
a good
or any
question.
sport.
We only interview basketball players for now.
Okay, okay,
We we like basketball that much.
okay.
Uh, and now we move on to the last of the three sections, the flash question section.
Hmm.
This has nothing to do with basketball, and it's fast, so you got to be prepared.
Okay.
Favorite movie?
Space Jam,
Which one?
the first one with Michael Jordan.
Favorite TV show?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Not including basketball. What sport do you watch or play the most?
Football,
Football, or American
like
football?
American football. Yes,
You're in Spain now. You have to be careful.
I know. Yes, see.
Teammate you spend the most time with?
Uh, Andila, she's my roommate.
Favorite food?
Pollo.
favorite video game,
Super Mario Brothers.
hot or cold?
Hot.
One dream left to accomplish, not basketball related.
To buy my mom a house.
Favorite artist?
Maverick City Music.
And finally, best basketball shoes in your opinion.
Kobe's.
Any specific number?
All of them. No specific number.
They are comfortable.
Yes.
Well, that was basically it. But before I go and and say goodbye, I wanted to do this little section with you because now you're moving to Spain. You have to learn some things, some Spanish, and who
Okay.
better than us, native Spanish speakers? And I wanted to teach you how to say this was timeout. Timeout is tiempo fuera. Tiempo fuera is our name, and timeout is like the English translation. I wanted to teach
Okay.
you how to say that in Spanish.
Okay.
You have to say, esto fue tiempo fuera.
Esto fue tiempo fuera.
Spot on. It was
Okay.
amazing.
Sí,
Okay.
sí, gracias.
Oh, you manage well with Spanish.
A little. I'm getting better. I'm teaching myself on this app called Babbel. So I'm trying to learn.
And how long have you been in Spain?
Only 2 weeks.
Only 2 weeks. And you
Yeah.
already know how to say this was tiempo fuera. How amazing.
Gracias.
Well, that was basically it, Aisha. Thanks a lot for coming.
No
And
problem.
this space will leave it to you if you want to give a shout out to someone or say hi or mention a project you have. We give it completely to you.
Okay. I don't have anything right now.
Well, it can happen. So that was basically it then. Thanks a lot for coming, Aisha. And
No problem.
we'll keep in touch.
Okay. Keep in touch. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye.